Leo, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous, and happy birthday to you. We entered your season July 22nd, and we could all do with it, let me tell you, we could all do with that Leo energy now. I think everybody could. So happy birthday to you. And hopefully you will connect with me on Facebook. Sassy Scorpion Tarot on Facebook. And I've been thinking about incorporating some like happy birthday messages at the start of every sign season. I think that would be cool. So I'm trying to figure out what to do for yours. But hopefully you'll connect with me there. We just opened our Facebook account just a week ago, and it's been doing very well. Thank you so much for your support, especially after being kicked off Instagram. So if you'd like to know why, it's on my community page in YouTube. Okay, so if you go to my homepage on YouTube, click on community, the last couple of posts addressed it. But yeah, we started over in Facebook, and hopefully I will see you there. And hopefully, I don't know, get out some kind of happy birthday message to Leo. I'd like to. A little more than a meme. You know, something actually funny. Something actually fun and lighthearted that captures your energy. So we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. Okay. Show me Leo, please. We're going to start off with some Lenormand oracles. Show me Leo here, please. Anything in here, please, for Leo today? Okay. Oh, 31, sunrise. 24, your heart. Oh, my. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. The sun's coming out in your heart. It's beautiful. What are you unfolding to? I don't know. But your heart space is quite beautiful. It's quite happy. Or it wants to be. Could be new love here. You bet. Absolutely. With that kind of energy? Oh, absolutely. The 31st of July might be important. Also, the 24th might be important for some of you. So log those dates. FYI. But yeah, for some of you, and it's aces. So the sun in this deck is depicted as the ace, or one of the aces, I should say. Oh my goodness. Heart space is opening up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feeling romantic at the height of summer, too. There is some injection of love energy here. It looks quite promising. Let's focus on that, yeah? Okay. Travel. You could meet someone on travels, yes, upcoming. In which case, book that vacation, honey. But no, I'm saying this as the classic representation of Six and Swords movement. Moving forward, yes. But once you either go on vacation or come back from vacation or some sort of trip, your love energy picks up. That's for some of you. Yes, heading to port. Oh, under the stars. Oh, yes. Longing. Missing. Okay. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? I like this. This beautiful energy. Open heart, receptivity, flowers, wounded hearts. For some of you are missing your person. But it's more like the energy opens up into a good space when you connect with the person that you want. What else is going on here, please, for Leo? What else is going on here, please, for Leo? Show me. Happy birthday indeed, honey. Happy birthday indeed. What else? The thinking woman. That's kind of the Queen of Swords, okay? Some of you have recently reached a conclusion about something. What you're thinking about. Now, it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but that's not really the point. Thinking, very clever. Someone who is, in this card, she is well-read, intelligent, okay? Critical mind, inquiry. Someone who is is capable of intelligent conversation, quick wit, charm, very intelligent, someone who analyzes everything. Okay? That could be someone I'm describing that you are connecting to, or perhaps I'm describing you. But I'm seeing it more as a decision made. Anything else, please? Come on now. Anything else, please? $27, walking away. Oh my. The 27th here might also be important. 24, 27, 31. Made a decision to walk away. Made a decision to walk away. Oh, I've got to see your baseline today. Many of you have made critical decisions to move forward. $27. Walking away, freedom, choosing freedom. Thinking critically about walking away, choosing freedom. And pursuing your sun and happiness. Let's see what's going on. What is going on? I'm seeing two parts to you today. I'd like to open up into love, please, and to be happy. And then P.S. I've thought about it, and I need to walk away. What you doing? What you doing? Made a critical decision to walk away, to pursue your freedom, your sense of self, because your heart is calling you to move onward and upward under the energy of the sun. You. Show me Leo, please. What's going on for Leo? Show me that recent past, please, for Leo. And if that's true, I don't want to focus on the past too much. I just kind of want to jump into that action, honey. See what's going on with you. You're showing me two parts of yourself. You made the critical decision to walk away. The Six of Swords, you open with a transition. I fucking knew it. Some of you are in that to and go front. Where you coming from and where you going energy. Six of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Oh, Six of Swords. Some of you have recently entered travels, or you're about to come back from travels. I can't tell which way you're going yet. And for some of you, yeah, it's just that idea of I gotta move on. Walking away. I'm moving forward. I made the decision to move it forward. Okay. What else, please? Nope. Nope. I like decided energy. Thank you. To pursue your sun. There it is again. You opened with a transition card, which always fascinates me when people open up with transition cards, because my first thought is, where are you coming from? We'll see on clarification, possibly. But you're moving on from something in order to pursue your sun, your happiness. The devil. What's that about? What's that about, Leo? Why are you showing me devil? By all means, pursue your sun. Absolutely. We got Leo energy here. We got some Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. What's currently going on, please? What's going on, please? You're almost obsessed with it for some of you. Obsessed with happiness, obsessed with feeling your sun on your face. Show me, okay, Two of Cups. Beautiful. What else, please? No. What else, please, in the current? A little obsession's not a bad thing. Seven of Cups. Eight of Swords. I see you pursuing love energy. It's not always straightforward to you, though. Eight of Swords. Sometimes you get caught up in your head about it. I know you feel the love energy, but sometimes you get overwhelmed with it, particularly the options in the Eight of Swords energy. Sometimes you take what you naturally feel into your headspace and it gets all muddled up and confused. Why you do that, I do not know. But I do know that you are trying to pursue love. You are. It's just the way forward isn't clear to you sometimes. And that's because sometimes we can take what is actually natural direction and we insist upon overthinking it, and then we confuse ourselves. If this natural, is this feeling natural, is this the right direction, so on and so forth. So how out of control the Eight of Swords gets is entirely up to you. But I think some of you do have that tendency to get caught up in your headspace because it's already on your deadline, on your downline, particularly where that devil's involved. Some of you have the tendency to take what you naturally feel and overly complicate it. You overly think it instead of just allowing yourself to feel it. Okay. Show me that future orientation. Show me that future orientation, please. Show me Leo for the future, please. Okay. Show me the future, please, for Leo. Show me the future. Okay. Page of Swords. Less impressed with that. What else, please? Okay. All right. You're trying. The Knight of Wands, you're trying. Okay. You're trying to show a little bit more enthusiasm. But Nine of Swords, man, what is it with that mental grip of yours, man? Fuck, just let that shit go. God dang. Sometimes you take what you naturally feel into a very serious, complicated, convoluted space. You have a natural energy flow, but dude, right here, check this shit out on your left side downline. Devil, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Talk about overthinking what you feel. This is your devil. This is the devil I'm looking at for Leo today. You want good things for yourself. You do. You want good things for yourself. You have the ability here for a natural energy flow, but then something in your mind hijacks the conversation and makes things infinitely more complicated than they should be. Every time you try to deliver your sun energy, your emotional energy, and your passion energy, it's like overthink it, confuse it, causes me pain, torture myself to death. What the fuck, man? I see you wanting to pursue your sun and your sense of happiness and love. You made a decision to walk away, so don't throw that decision away by overcomplicating shit and fucking things up. Okay? I'm telling you this because I care. You've got something here. You have something here. But you overly complicate it to death, and in so doing, hurt yourself. I hope you conquer all that shit, honey, because you got something floating around your cups that looks kind of promising. Some of that overview, please. See? King of Cups. You have a heart space here. It's ready to rock. It's ready to roll. You've made certain decisions in life that says, I want to move forward. Okay? I've left other things behind. Let's go. I'm ready for big love. I'm ready for big happiness. Let's overthink it to death. What's going on there? Some of this King of Cups, please. You have what looks like well-intended directional energy of what you want for yourself, what it is you want to feel, how you want to open up to it, and then you go bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Don't let that go for nothing. If you've made decisions to walk away from people, places, circumstances, timing, whatever, that sacrifice will be for naught if you do not allow yourself to open up towards what you feel. Show me this King of Cups, please. Show me that King of Cups, please. Eight of Swords. There it is again. Fuck. Stop sitting there telling me you want love and then you get confused about it. What's there to be confused about? Okay. You're telling me, Leo, you've made certain sacrifices. You've made certain decisions to move on with your life. I'm looking at a Leo today that so far this is your independent individual energy. I'm not seeing a they, I'm not seeing a them. So let's take that off the board right now. This is between you and you. You're telling me you've made strong-willed decisions here with determination and sense of spirit. I'm walking away from all sorts of bullshit. I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away from you. None of you represent my happiness and my sun. Let's fuck it up. Are you going to waste all that? I wish more people would make decisions to move on with their life. I wish more people would exit situations that are not good for them or they're full of shit. Or nonsensical, dead ends. I don't feel anything for you. You don't feel anything for me. Let's keep doing that for the next 10 years and completely just throw away our lives. You have made decisions to walk away because you want to pursue other things. And you're telling me you can't handle it? Is that what you're telling me? You can't handle your own decision? Are you going to block every single opportunity you have for love and passion because you can't get out of your head? Don't spoil your own opportunities that you make for yourself. You made an opportunity for yourself. I've seen it. You opened with a transition. And it's like your heart space is like, I want love, but let's get confused about it. Let's procrastinate. Let's put it off. Let's find excuses. Let's every person we meet, let's nitpick them to death and find things that are wrong so we can end it before it even starts. Is that what we're doing today? What else, please? 3 of Wands, but you still look for it. You still expect and look to be in love, despite the fact that you're like, well, I'm not going to really put my toe in it. I mean, I'm not going to really try, but I still expect it. That's the problem with expectations, Leo. They don't mean shit unless we back them up. And people can wish and want all day, and that means nothing if we don't allow ourselves to act in the way that we want and to feel in the way that we want. You've made certain sacrifices in order to move on in your love life. So why aren't you acting on them? And you talk yourself out of them as soon as they even have a chance to start. Why? Okay, what's going on? What the hell's going on? Show me the 6 of Swords. You opened with a willful transition. You've told me you've made these decisions. You're telling me you're ready to rock. You're ready to be happy. You're ready to be in love. Back it up. Allow it to happen. Stop getting in your own way. Show me that 6 of Swords, please. Show me that 6 of Swords, please. There you are. There's your strong-willed badass self saying, Leo, move on. I've made this decision. Yes, you did. Back it up. Move on. Show me the Sun, please. So you're all over this. So what's the problem? Show me the Sun, please. Show me the Sun, please. You better, see, now, I just had a thought occur to me. I'm not sure that I'm reading it necessarily. You walked away from somebody, but you're still hoping that they'll come back. The Fool. You're telling me, by all reasonable means and measures, Leo, that you are ready to open up. Okay. You want to be the Fool. You want the Sun. You want to move forward. There's a strong will dictating as such. What else, please, about the Sun? 5 of Wands. Here's conflict. How? Why? Show me the Devil, please. Show me the Devil, please. Ten of Pentacles. What about it? There's something about your Ten of Pentacles environment that holds you back. It is a form of self-sabotage. Every time that you decide to move on with your life or move forward or to walk away in the pursuit of your happiness or love, you immediately your energy gets pulled backwards into comfort zone. There's something here that you are refusing or you're finding extremely difficult to part ways with. Extremely difficult to part ways with. I mean, extremely. Like, that's where your sense of security and insecurity are tied to simultaneously. The Devil represents both, because in this aspect, it's being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. That is your sense of security and foundation, one that you are terrified to break from and abandon. 5 of Pentacles, or you're afraid to have it done to you. So you either fear establishing something legit and real with longevity stamped all over it because you're afraid you'll lose it. So in which case you set yourself up for failure, so you won't engage in anything long term because you're afraid of losing your long term. So that is self-fulfilling prophecy, which is why you have that I'm going to move forward in my life. I'm going to do away with all the oldness, all the badness. I'm moving away from people, places, situations, circumstances, and things. I'm going to start over. I'm going to start fresh. I got the will to do it. Conflict. Conflict. 5 of Wands. Where's that coming from? Fear. Fear of long term. Fear of the foundation. Not with somebody else as in fear of commitment. I mean fear of your own potential loss if you set up house with somebody or you set up a long-term plan with somebody. Okay. Some of you are still seriously critically tied to old foundations despite your spirit of will to move on. You want to move on, but then boom, this thing that you insist you need in the 3D holds you up. Well, I can't because right now is not a good time. It's just practically speaking, it's not a good time. You know, the inflation rates being what they are, recession, it's just none of this is a good time. I want love. I'm open to it. I am. I kind of blindly expect it for some reason. And I've left other things behind with dedication and effort to move forward under the acquisition of sun and love. But you know what? No, I'm terrified of loss. Now, that is not to suggest that you haven't had or exposure to real loss before, okay? We're talking pre-existing things in terms of career where you had large financial loss, okay? We're talking about relationships that were established more than boyfriend, girlfriend, okay? We're talking real relationships where there were financial losses and separation. And we have gotten used to this and terrified of it, but we also desire emotional longevity and happiness with somebody, but we fear it in the 3D where it actually counts. So I don't know which one you are. The Leo I'm speaking to today, and I'm always on your side. Whenever I see hard things, especially when I see hard things, you're damn right I'm on your side because I'm trying to understand so that you can understand. And that's if you resonate. And if you don't take it. It's not yours. Check your other placements or I'll catch you on the next one. Don't sit there and argue with me if it's not yours. You defeat your own purpose and you waste your own energy. I'm talking to a real Leo today that you either A, are terrified of abandonment, so you refuse to set up a strong foundations with anybody despite your determination to move forward. Okay, and you find excuses to back out of emotional relationships because they might actually lead somewhere and therefore you might actually lose them. Or, despite the fact that you said you're moving on, I'm walking away, I'm moving on. Oh no, you're very much tied to whatever it is you said you left behind. So I don't know which one is you, but either one are perfectly plausible. I'd call it a 50-50 at this point. You tell me which is which. Yeah, Christina, I'm afraid to enter in long-term relationships, even though I want one really, really bad, because I'm afraid I'll just fucking lose it. That's me. That's my Five of Swords. That's my bullshit. And others of you are like, yeah, I said I'd move on, but I didn't. Okay? I still feel like I'm deeply indebted and embedded in a Ten of Pentacles I can't let go. I want to move on, but I'm still tied to this whether I like it or not. So which one is you? I don't know. You let me know. But realistically speaking, in the 3D, where rubber meets the road, when it's time to stop talking and start doing, what you want and what you allow to happen are two different things. Extensively. Some of you go out of your way to kill relationships or end them before they even have a chance to take off. Because I kind of vaguely see that over here. You still expect it. You still expect the love energy. You expect the sun. But then you kind of insist on arguing and not seeing things for what they are, or allowing yourself to feel things for what they are, because it'll save you down this road, right? Nope. Because all we're doing in that scenario is setting ourselves up for failure. Okay, I think we're cooking now. I don't want, if you're that Leo who has left other things behind, other people behind, because you're like, I gotta move on in my life, I gotta find my son and my happiness. I respect that. So don't let that energy go to waste by putting up from this kind of bullshit within yourself. Because that is self-sabotage, man. Okay? You say you want the real deal in love, you say you want the real deal in light and sun and happiness, then fucking back it up. Prove it. Get over this. Someone is either worth investing in the long term or they're not. Someone can either give you that kind of proof that they're in the long haul game or they're not. And if they're not, you don't invest in them. That simple. You know, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm Scorpio, being an emotional investor. If somebody can't give back to me what I give to them, that's it. I just don't. I don't progress anything. It's that simple to me. I just don't. It's like an uncompromisable thing on my part. No, the feelings aren't equal, so I'm giving you no more than I absolutely need to or have to. It's the same thing, honey. Fear of abandonment's a real thing. I get it, I respect it, and it typically is a long-standing thing. That shit didn't happen overnight. That's a fear that creeps up on you, develops, and gets reinforced over years. It didn't happen yesterday. As some of you have that perpetual fear with the devil. I get it, man. You've been fucked around enough times, you're eventually going to feel that way. Or perhaps it's been since childhood. I don't know. I'm not Sigmund fucking Freud here, which is ironic because of my background. But I'm still not Sigmund Freud. But my point is, honey, this has much power as you insist it does. Because I know what your heart wants is brilliant and what you allow isn't. Okay? I want more from you than this. I know I'm looking at a Leo who's left things behind with a strong mind. Clean slate energy. I'm going to be open to love and to happiness. And so that's how it started until we get here in reality in the 3D. Is there anything else, please, in this past orientation? There's that King of Cups energy again. There it is again. You want it. I know you want it. I know you want the love. I know you want the happiness. You want to connect. And I have a strong guess or inclination. You want to connect with someone specifically. Could be a water sign. Yeah. Something that feels very good to you. But you won't allow it. Not yet. Not yet. There's something here that you have not parted ways. See, that's what I'm saying. You're telling me you're ready to move forward, but you're not. You want strong emotionality. You want to love and to be loved. You want to manifest the best of the best, baby. You want it. You want to connect with somebody so bad it's not even funny. But then when it comes time for reality, no. So some of you are still giving to foundations that you insist on holding on to. You say you cannot break from it. Despite the fact that your energy wants to take off in a completely fucking different direction. Or you're terrified of commitment. Long-term foundations. But you want the love. You want the passion. I saw you go for it. Energetically speaking, several times. Let's keep it rolling. Show me this Two of Cups, please. Show me this Two of Cups, please. Man, I was just so impressed. And then I had some immediately contradictory, contrasting energy right here. Okay, I respect that. You made strong decisions to walk away from other things in order to acquire this. Cool. I wish more people did. But perhaps many of you have not actually committed to this decision as much as you think you have. It's like this person foundation still needs me, Christina. That's why. I said I would move on, but they still need me. They're still pulling me back. No. You allow yourself. The devil will always be self-imposed chains, i.e. fear, insecurities. Many of you self-impose your own fears. Well, they still need me. Oh, I'm sure that's what they tell you. But that doesn't mean it's true. You should know that. If somebody needed you that much, you wouldn't be looking for love outside of this. There, I said it. The Magician. Yeah, you want love. No shit. But it's a Page of Wands in reverse. Sorry, there's not enough investment into what you actually want, as we've seen. What else, please, about the Two of Cups? What else, please, about that Two of Cups? That's what I'm saying. See, it's like you're trying to talk yourself out of it real quick. Honey, I got news for you. All this bullshit amounts to one thing. You want love. Five of Pentacles to the Four of Swords. You're going to talk yourself out of it real quick. Okay. I agree that you do need to come to terms with this Five of Pentacles. Part of you is absolutely terrified to really say and fully, completely walk away from whatever this is that binds you. Because I got news for you. Spiritually and emotionally, you want to move on with a burst of energy that is phenomenal and beautiful that I absolutely want you to 100% claim. But you are still either A, like I said, terrified to give yourself, okay, a real crack at a situation that has long-term written on it because you're terrified of abandonment, or because you are still actively, and I mean actively, contributing to something that frankly doesn't feel very good. But you told yourself, well, I kind of have to. Otherwise, I would manifest love. You're giving me excuses at this point. I would love to manifest love. I would, but I'm still dealing with this. Four of Swords isn't dealing with anything. Many tarot readers interpret Four of Swords as healing. I don't. It's way too passive. It's typically silence, contemplation, some downtime, quiet time. I would have to see stronger evidence of healing before I believed it. No. You're telling me you want to manifest in love, but now's not the right time. You say you want to move on. You say you're going to move on, but you haven't. Not really. You haven't fully dedicated yourself to it. Even if you are a free and single Leo, you have not fully dedicated yourself to the idea of the new acquisition of a relationship or love energy because you're terrified of abandonment. Which one is which? I don't know. Honestly, I think it's applying to a healthy dose of 50-50. Okay? Some of the Seven of Cups. So you want the options in love. You do. You want love. I see it right there. You'd like to manifest it, but you have still not consolidated your energy to parting ways with your fear or contributing to a Ten of Pentacles that frankly doesn't make you feel very good. Well, they need me. They need me. I want to move on with my life, Christina, but they need me. Is that what you really believe? Because the devil isn't need. It's what we tell ourselves we need in order to justify staying chained to it. Again, it's chaining. It's binding. It's insecurities. You are as bound to this as you allow yourself to be, my friend. And that's if you're still giving to a situation that you know you should probably have parted ways with. And for those of you who fear abandonment, and that's why you really won't allow yourself to engage in new relationships, you're still giving to that fear. Show me that Seven of Cups, please. Show me that Seven of Cups, please. Show me that Seven of Cups. Okay. There's that fucking Ten of Pentacles. Called it. Now I know which Leo I'm looking at today. There's that, we're holding on with the Four of Pentacles to whatever this is. The one that represents the devil and the Five of Pentacles. Something you should probably part ways with, but you tell yourself you have to. It's coming from a place of fear. And we hold on to it, but we are determined to do so with that Queen of Swords. So as much as we would like to pursue love, as much as we would like to feel new feelings and pursue new cups, we actively manifest love. But we're not ready to break from it. I got repeating cards here, man. I got repeating cards, man. They're all pointing to one direction. As much as you say you want to take off, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm walking away from whatever this bullshit is. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, Christina. Look, I said I was going to walk away. But they still need my help. I want new love and I want to feel the sun. I'm going to walk away from anything that doesn't serve me. I could do it. Yes, you can. But you don't really believe that you can. That's not something I can help you with, honey. I know you want to feel other feelings. I know you desire new feelings, and I know some of you are trying to convert your energy back to that Ten of Pentacles. Well, maybe I can feel healthy feelings for this again. Maybe I'm not ready for new love. Maybe I'm not ready to transition. I thought I was wrong. I'm going to talk myself out of it real quick. Maybe I can discover new feelings for this Ten of Pentacles, so I'm going to hold on to it. I got news for you. When you're showing me Four of Pentacles, I don't believe it. That just tells me you're holding on for the sake of holding on, i.e. going back to the devil energy. Something you refuse to part ways with, even though you don't feel particularly good about it. So you are still very much giving to whatever this is in the 3D, despite the fact that you told me you're ready to start a new journey. In love and in life. One that was inspiring, breathtaking even. Literally wanting to find yourself in the context of love. And then you talked yourself out of it real quick. Maybe I can feel new feelings for this old situation. Maybe, did you ever stop and ask yourself why you're holding on to this with such a death grip? Not because it comes from love. Otherwise you wouldn't be trying to find love within it. It would already be there. But because you're terrified to let it go. Show me this Eight of Swords here twice. I'm ready to flip that card off, man. Nothing exacerbates my energy. It tires me any more than that Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords just tires me. I hate the Seven of Pentacles, but the Eight of Swords just tires me because it's like, what does that mean? What is it you can't see? What is it that you refuse to look at properly, or insist you don't have a choice, or you're going to insist on putting it off because you're not ready? At what point will you be? Give me a date. Give me a time. Define it. That's the whole problem. That's all that is the antithesis of the Eight of Swords. Knowledge, insight, structure, defining things, planning them out. That's all the opposite of the Eight of Swords. I don't know. So I'm not going to look at it because it's complicated. I don't want to answer those questions, Christina. Then I'd have to ask answers of myself, and I just don't know if I can do that. Show me that Eight of Swords, please. Fucking... It's been like this, and it's going to be like this for a while. Your energy just did a really... Honey, I hate 360. I hate it. Your energy did a 100% 360. I'm ready to open up and move on. I made that decision. I'm going to talk myself out of it. I don't even know when this guy flew out. Doesn't really matter. Two of Cups. That same emotional energy you say you want. You can't see it. You have no evidence of it. Maybe I can put more emotional energy into this Ten of Pentacles, which isn't so good for me. I can do that. I'm going to hold on to it with fierce determination. Not from love, but from a place of fear. That's why we hold on to things, because a security blanket is actually our insecurity blanket. So I'm going to put a hold on this whole love business, this whole emotional union that I really, really want. I'm not done with this. That's my bad. But you're not seeing any improvement within you either. Okay? Dude, seriously, Leo, this is not that. I was like, oh man, look at this. Look at that. And then, wondrous sense of adventure and spirit. Oh, wait. I'm not ready to exit this. I'm still going to give to this situation. Now, I maintain for some of you, yes, you are terrified of abandonment, and that has been dictating your long-term relationships for a long time. But now, given the dead center heart of the reading, this is literally the heart of the reading, that Ten of Pentacles, many of you, you said you were going to exit a relationship. You said you were going to exit a foundation, something that's been established. And then you didn't. You fought yourself. You talked yourself out of it. You went 360 on me. 360 is never good. That just means we go back to where we started. You're back at square one. And I would believe you, Leo, about you finding new emotional resources within this connection if you believed it, but you don't. This is holding on for the sake of holding on. And you're still assigning the love energy to outside of this. That's what's crazy to me. You hope to kind of pick and poke at this Ten of Pentacles. Well, maybe I can find new love energy while you are manifesting love outside of this, not within it. And that's not an accusation. That just continues to glare in the obvious. In light of the obvious is that the correct love energy is not existent within this Ten of Pentacles, which is why you opened up with what you did. But man, it's like, all I'm hearing is Al Pacino. They pull you back. You get out, they pull you back. You didn't really leave, which is why it was easy to pull you back. You weren't really committed to walking away, not as much as you thought you were. Your spiritual energy wanted to, baby. Your emotional energy wanted you to. You were all but walking out the door, and then something made you turn back. Like, I can find some fresh energy in this. It doesn't have to be a devil type situation. It doesn't have to be something I'm terrified to let go of. Like I said, our security blankets are not a security blankets. They're actually our insecurity blankets. That's why we have them. While you continue to hope for, like, I'm going to put manifesting love off while I continue to try to work with this. Do you understand that? Like, you would like to manifest love, but you won't manifest love until you work with this Ten of Pentacles. In other words, you're not finding the love energy you want with this thing you said you were going to leave behind. What does that tell you? You have gone full circle. You're still desirous of the very thing you're not finding within your Ten of Pentacles. You say you can work with it. I got to hold on to it. I'm determined to do this. Where's that coming from? Fear of abandonment? Letting it all go? May I remind you, you opened up with walking away from this and being damn sure confident about it too. There's you. Or that Six of Swords. I'm confident about this. I'm going to do this shit. Open a new chapter in my life. I'm going to get the love I want. Show me that future orientation, please. Show me the Page of Swords to the Knight of Wands. You're trying to find the passion. Nine of Swords, you're still showing me stressful, I'm confused elements. You're confused because you keep finding yourself in a situation you don't want. Show me. I don't mean to get all hard on you, honey, but this defeats your own purpose. I would have been fine with everything if you hadn't shown me that you were so strong-willed in leaving something behind. I'm gonna do it. This is what I want, and I'm sticking to it. And then you're resolved. Your resolve weakened substantially right around here. Maybe they got up in your face. Maybe they threw an argument at you. Maybe they threw some disapproval at you. And you're like, well, maybe I still do need to hold on to this. I don't know. Ace of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Look, man. Look, man. I couldn't sit around and script this shit if I tried. This is who I'm talking to today. Page of Sword. The smallest level of learning. The smallest level. Doesn't mean you're doing shit. It doesn't mean you're having big thoughts. But it is the smallest level of recognition. I'm trying to learn more about it. I am. I'm trying to learn more about it. You know, I'm trying to. It's like asking a kid, did you brush your teeth? Yeah, I brushed my teeth. Yeah. I mean, I thought about it. I didn't actually do it, but I mean, I was thinking about it. It's the same thing. It's kind of like your head down in admission. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to look at this from a realistic point of view. I'm trying to open up to the truth of this situation, but, you know, in other words, no. That's not a Leo, I know. I got an Ace of Wands for you in reverse. With that 10 of Pentacles here 3 times. You have no enthusiasm for this. Your energy's not in it. The energy was not renewed for it either. I know you wanted it to be because it'd be easier, right? Especially after this big show. I'm gonna walk away, and I mean it. And I believed you, man. I fucking believed you. Right around here until we started to de-evolve. And then we clarified your overview, which was starting to back up this whole thing. There is no renewed vigor or enthusiasm for the same 10 of Pentacles that you are contributing to. And your energy is barely acknowledging it like you don't really want to. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. 3 of Swords. And that's interesting. 3 of Swords, you have pain over your passion. Your enthusiasm's not there, so the more you try to force the shoe to fit, the more it hurts you. You literally don't have drive for this either. Remember how you opened up I know what I hear. I am Leo, hear me roar. I believed you too, man. I fucking believed that roar. I didn't even question it. I literally put one card down. I said, let's move on, because I thought this was going to be a fucking cakewalk. I really did. Even with the devil there, I'm like, well, okay, maybe Leo's a little obsessed with finding their divine counterpart. Maybe they're a little obsessed with finding their divine happiness. I'll take that. That's fine. That's you. You can absolutely have that intensity around your energy. Okay. You know, if it gets out of control, I'll tell Leo. That's what I was prepared for. And then you go and drop this shit on me. That's not what I want for you, honey. And I got news for you. It's not just me. You don't want this for you either. That's why you tried to walk away from it. You're like, I have these beautiful qualities in me I want to see exist in the world. And then you allowed this energy to pull you back. Not only does it pull you back, you double down on your efforts to appease it and hold on to it after you said you were done with it. So the more you try to show it energy that you do not feel, the bigger your pain gets. So I don't know if this is a love relationship or family or some bullshit. It's looking to me like some sort of established relationship. I got 10 of Pentacles for you 3 times. So I know, no doubt, your roots with this person run deep, but that doesn't mean the roots are healthy. It doesn't mean the roots are healthy just because they're established, honey. Especially because it's coming from that place of I'm feared to lose everything I built up with this person. Then why were you so energetically invested in leaving? Because maybe your investment with this person isn't all it was cracked up to be. And that's why you were leaning towards exiting to begin with. You literally opened with a transition. And using that same Queen of Swords, I see you right over here with that Queen of Swords. Now I'm determined to hold on to this 10 of Pentacles again. Fuck. I mean, I was out. I was going to be out. I was going to be out. Fucking legit, Christina. I was going to be out. And then, you know, this thing happened with the house and they said they needed my help and I had to be the one to do it because if they did it, something would go wrong. So it had to be me. So I'm like, okay, well, okay, I can see where that would happen. So I went back and I did over this and I did that. And then I ended up staying, you know, and I guess I really didn't mean it after all. Maybe we can still get something out of this, you know? So yeah, I'm going to hold on to it. You weren't committed to this cause. You were not prepared for this 5 of Pentacles. You had not reconciled yourself enough to it. At all. I'm starting to see this completely different. It's like healed that 5 of Pentacles my ass. You didn't reconcile yourself to this split as much as you thought you had. Ironically, while you were still manifesting love outside of this connection. Whether it's tied to someone specifically, I don't know. I see it in the general sense of that's how you kicked it off. You wanted a happier, healthier love. And you've suspended that. It's like over here at the 8 of Swords, it's like, I can't see that shit. And I really don't want to address it. I'm in this now. I'm back in it. The hold, the grip on it is just as bad as it ever was, if not worse. Which is how these things work. When you try to leave or exit your devil, that death grip comes back even harder than it did. It's like an addiction that you give up. And once it gets reintroduced to you, it comes back swinging harder than it ever did before. Well, somebody who refuses to let you go has that same kind of energy and you feed into it. But no, that same 2 of Cups that you were manifesting outside this connection, you put that on pause. You put that on hold. You haven't given up on it, but it's not in this connection. It's like, now it's not the time. I can't see it right now. You can't see it right now because you can't feel it. You can't feel it because you denied yourself when you were off on this beautiful journey. But no, there's this admission right here. No, I have no renewed energy for this. And when I try to show it energy, all I feel is pain. That's because it's not coming from a sincere space, Leo. That's why. Anything else, please, about this Knight of Wands? I'm getting all up in your ass today because I care, okay? Pages, it's just reflecting. The energy is just, this is how it looks in my eyes. Ping, pong, ping, pong. Ping, you're just bouncing the same ping pong between the same 2 walls that are within your mind. Fuck the other person. I'm not even looking at it. This is just you. This is all happening within you. You're just bouncing the same fucking thoughts. the same 2 cents. Keep going back and forth. I might as well see the 2 of Pentacles. But now it's the Page of Swords. Here's this energy. This is literally what it looks like in my eyes. Okay? Pain, passion, small insight. Ping, pong, ping, pong. See what I'm saying? It's the tail eating the snake. You can't tell where it ends or begins. Show me this 9 of Swords, please. I want to get you out of this shit, man. You do too. It's not productive. King of Pentacles. This is not productive. This is not productive, and it runs counter to a healthy, productive life. Okay? Show me this 9 of Swords, please. Show me this 9 of Swords, please. Show me this 9 of Swords, please. Cross watchers, you are welcome, of course, but do be mindful, careful of your comments. Because if I'm looking at the Leo I'm looking at correctly, the cross watcher is a big part of the problem. Okay, so let's keep that in mind, yeah? That Leo just won't commit to me. Actually, I'm seeing a Leo who is committed to somebody who probably shouldn't be because they don't have interest for it anymore, but they keep telling themselves they have to. Show me that 9 of Swords, please. My point is, the same sense of conviction I would give Leo, the same kind of ass kicking, is the same kind of sincerity that I would show any other sign, including yours. So, be careful with those comments. I'm looking at a real Leo today with got some real fucking problems here. 9 of Swords, please. Show me the 9 of Swords. Okay, there it is again, but that fucking Fool energy. Hey, I love the Fool. I love the Fool. It's just in this context, he keeps coming up in the worst ways. 9 of Swords, it's kind of like, fuck. Why did I do that? I had an opportunity. I had an opportunity to move on in my life, and pursue the son I wanted, and now I don't. Why did I do that? I agree. Why did you do that? This is what you wanted. Leo, balls out. I know what I'm doing. I'm leaving this situation behind. I'm going to pursue the love I want and the happiness I want. It's within me. I'm out. And he's like, peace out. Oh, we got some kickback. Oh, we got some kickback. 5 of Wands, we got some aggression. How dare you? Leo, how dare you pursue your own happiness? Leo, how dare you try to move on from me? How dare you? Okay. Yeah, right. You're right. How dare I? How dare I? How dare I? How dare I part ways with this? You're absolutely right. I need it as much as you do. You're absolutely fucking right. I need this as much as you do. I'm still manifesting love outside of this because I didn't fully come to terms with me breaking. So it's just me convincing myself I have to hold on to this at this point, even though I don't have much feeling for it, and I feel like I've lost my options in love. We're going to go ahead and suspend it. While I continue to contribute something that I don't feel particularly good about. And the 9 of Swords, this is what's keeping you up at night, is that Fool energy in the 2 of Swords. Why didn't I take that chance that I opened up with? I was already headed in that direction. Why didn't I take it? I agree. And that's exactly what I do not want for you. That's pretty fucking bleak, man. I got you tossing around the same energy without any wiser for wear, and you don't feel particularly good about it. And all you're doing is kicking yourself in the ass for the decision or the choice you didn't make. That new chapter energy you were so proud of, boom! That I was like, okay, fuck, move on, man. Leo knows what's up. Pulled you right back in. And you allowed it. And it was coming from a place of insecurity. I promise you. Man, fuck. I don't want that for you, Leo. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. So if you can avoid this mess, fucking do it. 10 of Wands. No shit. You're not happy because you didn't take off on the Fool's journey. You talked yourself out of it. Now you're in more pain and you have just as much burdens as before. Is that what you want for your future? Regretful that you're continuing to give this energy to a 10 of Pentacles that you don't have much faith or believe in, absolutely no passion or drive for. All it does is remind you of what it is you don't feel and causes you pain. And you kicking, this is you at nighttime. Kicking your own ass because I wasn't the Fool, because I didn't take off on a new journey like I said I would over here with your balls out. Boom, look at me go. Whatever. Male or female, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean. I didn't even question it, dude. Bro, sis. I didn't even fucking question it. I'm like, move on. Okay, Leo's got it. And you did. Your spiritual energy was right. Your emotional energy was right. But when it came time for the reality, the 3D, when you got confronted, whatever that Five of Wands was, whenever you got confronted with the argument, the kickback, the fussiness, I disagree with your decision, Leo, to move on from me, how dare you, we have a 10 of Pentacles. It means everything, you can't just abandon it. And it provoked all your worst fears and sense of insecurities about yourself, being able to make decisions for yourself, life path decisions for yourself, what it is you want to love and why. It brought back all the worst elements of your decision-making abilities. And then you're like, yes, I have to hold on to this. You're right. Because of a little bit of disapproval. Maybe it was a big blow-up. Maybe it was a big argument. Maybe family and friends kicked up a fuss. I don't know. It could have been within you. That Five of Wands could have been within you. You might have argued with yourself, and then boom, there you go. You're still giving to a Ten of Pentacles you don't particularly like or care for. You still desire love, but you have no sense of timing around it. And you most certainly don't relate it to this situation. You have an idea of love, and you still hope for it. You still desire it, but you don't attribute that love label to this situation. You look for love and hope for love and desire love outside of this. Anywhere than within this circle. But you also admit that you have to put it off. Of course you have to put it fucking off. You're back in this Ten of Pentacles. And then this is what I don't want for you, honey. I wish I had taken the chance when it was presented to me. When my sense of feeling and correctness and intuition were on point, I made that decision to walk away. I should have fucking stuck to it. The only person who can really decide that is you. And that's what I'm reading today. I'm not saying foundations aren't important. Of course they are. Some people choose relationships all day, every day based on their foundations, not for love, not for passion, not for mental engagement. God knows. If I'm not mentally engaged or emotionally engaged, I'm sure as shit not choosing it. Okay? There's no foundation that can be made that I can't make for myself, but that's my point of view. That is my luxury as a person, because I know what I can do. But if you are convinced you need this foundation, then you're going to make that conviction a reality, and so you did. So you tell yourself then, or ask yourself rather, can you live in a relationship without the love that you want or so desperately want to seek? Because I see you kicking your ass hardcore in the future, man. Hardcore. Why didn't I take that opportunity when I had it? It was right there. I was gonna leave. I was set up for it spiritually and emotionally. Why didn't I fucking take it? This is what I don't want for you. And all future orientations are hypothetical. All. As I said, tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. So if you find yourself anywhere near this and you identify with it, I want that to stay with you. Do you want to be a Leo who takes off on that adventure that they so desire and wish for and crave? Or do you want to be that Leo that's kicking his or her ass in the future saying, I should have taken off when I had the fucking chance? That's real shit, man. Real tarot reflects real life. That's the way it should be. Dude, I was so blown away with this, I didn't even fucking question it. Till right about here. So whatever that Five of Wands is. Whether this came from within you or outside of you, I know how you reacted to it. You fed the monster. Whatever that provoked your most sense of insecurities. I said I know what it's like to be abandoned. I said I would never abandon my foundation. Well, I guess what? Not all foundations are good for you. It depends on what they were built upon. Okay? You heard that annoying song? It's annoying to me because I've heard it so many fucking times I want to vomit. I can't stand it when songs are on constant repeat. It drives me crazy. It just kills all enthusiasm I have for a song. Something about the bones of the house. So long as the bones are good, the foundation good, the rest don't matter. Okay, again, that's under the working premise that the foundation's solid. All else is fixable if the foundation's solid, and this is not a solid foundation, but we continue to give to it. Okay, so otherwise I'd agree. You know? Otherwise I'd agree. But it's not. It's something you feel obligated, and for some reason it provokes all your worst insecurities. So you went 360 with it. You said you'd leave it, then you went right back to it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, honey, this one's aggressive, because you know what? I'm sorry, man. That's just where this one was today. So if this isn't you, congratulations. Check the other placements, so I'll catch you on the next one. But there's some Leo somewhere that needed to see it, otherwise I wouldn't be seeing it. 3 of Pentacles, cooperation of spirit. For some of you, last March might have been important. 3 months from now also might be important. What does this have to do with anything, please? The Emperor. There's that insistence. We can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Stubborn insistence, too. You could be connecting to Aries. They might have some strong Aries in their chart. We can be friendly. We can work it out. Yeah, no, that's not coming from a bad space at all with the 5 of Swords. No, no, no. That's not self-sabotage. That's cooperation. That's working shit out. That's us being friendly. That's not self-sabotage. No, no, no. No, that's not self-sabotage. Okay. Can I get strong timelines, please? That's you, King of Wands. Leo energy, a lot of this has been going on now, correct, with that Knight of Wands. With the Leo energy, a lot of this energy started falling in place now while we're encroaching upon your season. Yeah, you. This seems to be happening or focusing. This insistence of cooperation of spirit. Yeah, we can work. It's not self-sabotage. We're friends. We're friends first. We're friends. Some of you might have literally said that. We're friends first. I know how to cooperate. It's self-sabotage. You don't really mean it, but you're insisting upon it, or they are. And it's all happening at the height of your season. King of Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Wands. Oh, good night. That's where the kick-up energy starts, at the 5 of Wands. They give you a little bit of tension, and you're like, okay, no. Oh, you're right. No, I'm not going to take off. That's my bad. I was wrong. Some of the future. The 27th might be important to some of you. I don't know why. 27th, the 27th, the 27th. I don't know why. There's that Capricorn energy again. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you, Capricorn season, specifically December 27th might be important. My. That's quite specific. We also have the 15th. December 27th might be very important for some of you. But in terms of feeling that, fuck. I was the fool. I was on the precipice of being a fool. I knew what I wanted to leave behind, so I know what I could go towards, right? And some of it's going to be hitting really hard around Capricorn season. That's when that determination energy kicks in, no later than Aquarius season, which is right after Capricorn season. Okay. Goodness. There's that fucking 8 of Swords again. Not my favorite. For some of you, we're looking at 8 weeks. In terms of that energy. But for the majority of you, I don't see that overwhelming sense of fuck. Until Capricorn season. Okay? Or, again, Aquarius season. Which, yeah. Ace of Swords. That's the truth for some of you. For some of you, sooner rather than later, you will feel that sense of impending. Fuck. I have no more enthusiasm to this than I had hoped or thought I would, but I'm still in it. Roughly 8 weeks. Roughly 8 weeks. There's a loss. What is that? What is that? I see. Some of you understand that I couldn't tell if I don't know that it's someone specific. There was you clearly manifesting love outside of this connection because you still wanted love, but you're not getting it. You don't feel it in this, but you're still contributing to it. That's what I'm saying. It's that dead center reading too. Some of you, if there was someone here you had hopes for, if there's someone here you had hopes for in terms of love or love exploration or some sort of love energy exchange, It might be exiting in August or 8 weeks. That kind of fear you had of not having options in love, but wanting to manifest love, but it's not within these confines of the Ten of Pentacles. I'm just going to suspend that wish. I kind of hope for it. I still look for it, but I have no sense of time dedicated towards it in terms of defining it, making it happen as an actual goal. That, for some of you, will exit by August. Okay, that knowing that that love energy was an option will no longer be. That's for some of you, not all of you. I'm sorry. In the general sense, I just see a Leo manifesting the love that they don't have. That's it. I don't know that it's necessarily tied to someone specific, but there's a clear lack of definition to define what that love energy looks like for you. Dedicating yourself towards it, working towards it, developing healthy relationships, putting time, energy, and effort into it that is realistic and accounted for. You know what I'm saying? The Eight of Swords says, no, I can't really see it, and I don't have time to get to it right now. I'm going to put it off, but I still hope for it. And that love energy that you were manifesting will be suspended. What is this? Nine of Wands, resistance. Somebody expects you to jump through hoops for them, and then you expect it from yourself too. Like I said, you did not fully commit to the idea of parting ways with this. Okay. Otherwise, you wouldn't have this jump to reaction when it comes to this person's energy, which can come across as quite cold, calculated, distant. It could literally be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But they're giving me heavy indications of air. In that sense of swiftness, strong communication, harsh words, and also very strong expectations. Somebody speaks in the line of disastrous consequences. If you do this, it's all fucked, it's all blah, blah, blah. And it can come across as very convincing. This could be your internal dialogue, especially if you have very strong air in your chart. Like, if I really well and truly part ways with this, despite whatever I'm feeling, I'm fucked. Like, I got news for you, honey. You got that same feeling in the future, except it's more actual, before the choice you did not take. The Fool energy. The one you said you're going to walk away, you're going to regret. Okay, so if you do suffer from that internal dialogue of dire consequences, everything will fail if I try to change. Everything will fail if I open up towards the new. If you have that kind of dialogue in your head, you will set yourself up for failure. That is a form of self-sabotage, yes. So I see you being absolutely exhausted by having this jump reaction to this Four of Wands, but you keep doing it. You really weren't prepared to call it quits as much as your energy was telling you it wanted to. Fuck, honey. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you, the next time I tune into you guys, I want to see a different group of Leos, man. I'm serious. I'm for serial. All right? I want to see a different group of Leos. I am sympathetic. I am. But damn, Gina. Damn. I get the struggle, man. But what kills me, Leo, and this is what's going to kill you in the future, if this is what resonates with you, you're going to wish you had taken that fucking chance when you had it. I don't want that for you. I don't want to see a future filled with anxiety and regret and why didn't I, why didn't... Nobody wants that. I know I don't want that for you, and I don't think you want that for you too. So if you're going to walk away, you better mean it and be prepared for it, because as soon as this energy gets confrontational with you, your energy shrinks back. And you go right back to contributing to this, even though there's no heart behind it. In fact, your heart is actively seeking manifestation of love outside of this. And if there was someone here whose energy you were hoping to hold on to, or that you could explore later, their energy exits. I don't know where that's coming from, but for some of you that's true. Their energy exits, but I just don't want you to be in this position, honey. I don't want you to be in this position, and I don't think you do either. So if you resonate with this one, Fuck. And if you're a Leo who's already been through this, because tarot is ultimately timeless, which is why I called my videos that, because it's absolutely true. You might resonate with this, and it might have been appropriate for you 10 years ago. It could be 10 years from now. So if you're a Leo who's already been there, done that, you fucking let the other Leos know. You let the other, he's like, yeah, I wished I had walked away the first time I had wanted to, because I stretched this shit out another 5, 6, 7 years before I finally realized, oh shit, I was right the first time. You share. Speak up. I want other people to know. All right? Oy. Ay, ay, ay. Y, X, Z. Are you serious? X, Y, Z. End of the alphabet there. M, I. Dog with a bone, the anxiety, worrying about the same shit, but nothing changes. Pisces. I'm sorry, the seahorse. Pisces. Piscean energy doesn't have to be. Snowflake. Yeah, so for some of you, winter, as I saw the conclusion of this energy, when you're kind of like, fuck, I should have taken that chance, is going to hit some of you very hard by the next winter or holiday season. Yes. Okay. Like I said, specifically Capricorn and Aquarian energy, so they're back to back. So Capricorn energy is late December to late January. Aquarius is late January to late February. So winter. Okay. That's where the majority, that's what I'm saying. So the Pegasus, this is masculine freedom, masculine pride, masculine sense of direction, adventure of spirit, claiming one's independent energy and saying, I can go on my own under my values and dictates as a person. Right back here. Right there. Stingray, Scorpio energy, Arrow, sign of Sag, Cat, intuition. Is there anything else, please? I'd like some medallions, please. Any sort of, okay, well. T, E, C, chakra, need your chakra in alignment. I agree. There you are. It's the dragon. X, well, they probably should be. Camel, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. No medallions here? Seriously? I got a bowl full of medallions. No medallions. Thank you, for fuck's sake. That was... We have Gemini. Yeah. For some of you, your person is Gemini. E. Here we have child. No doubt. For some of you, I'm sure children are involved. Okay. For others of you, that's not what I'm getting. It's the insecurity concept. Like I told you, our security blanket actually means insecurity blanket. For some of you, it's the vulnerability of opening up on your own terrifies you. Could be them too. Likely the both of you. If it's a devil with that 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles, you both contribute that kind of energy of showing a fierceness to cover up the insecurities, what you fear the most. Okay. Sense of vulnerability. Who will take care of me? Where will I be? Will I be adrift? Honey, you can take care of your damn self. Alright? Or it's them that's presenting that argument. Who's going to take care of me? How about you? I don't know. It's for somebody. Big masculine glasses. Okay. That's enough. Leo, put in the comments as you see fit. This is Sassy Scorpion Tarot. Tarot can be engaging, fun, interesting, but it can also be like this. An overly complicated but real life expression of the mental and emotional and physical gymnastics we put ourselves through in order to assuage our fears, but at the same time still wanting the best of what this world has to offer. We have to be in a position where we have to really reconcile ourselves to the hard things in order to acquire the good things. That's what it is to really live life. If you really want this, you have to be more dedicated to this. Okay. But yes, I'm dead serious. I know this one was harsh, honey, and I am sympathetic. And I don't want that future orientation for you. I don't want that for you. I don't think you do either. So if you resonate, give this situation some damn good thought, please. And like I said, I hope to tune into another batch of Leos who are ready to actually rock and roll in love. They're ready to take the necessary means and measures to acquire it. That their mindset and their heart set, more importantly, is coming from a good and available space to move on in life, to acquire what they want and how they want and on their terms. Leo, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.